don't need men anymore. And not like, well, we don't need men in the world. Like, no, women can survive on their own without men. Like,
because real women will not tolerate their men.
About 65 to 75% of men stay after they get cheated on.
Women are posting all the same guy on the T app there and rating their experience. These women are all dating the same men.
A woman could post a guy on there and say all these horrible things about that man, and 15 other women will either agree or say he's not like that.
These women are all dating the same men. So I got to give points to the gentlemen. They've been saying for a while that 80% of women only date about 20% of men. And I've been thinking about this for a long time. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm looking at the percentage of single mothers versus the percentage of single fathers. The data is not quite lining up. Then I started to think about the T app. And I said, wait a minute. Women are posting all the same guy on the T app. And they're all running over there and rating their experience with the same guy. Wait a minute. These women are all dating the same men. Because how would you explain that one guy has like 30 different women rating him poorly? 30 different women have dated this guy and they have a bad report on him. I think the guys were right about this one.
The T app proves one thing and one thing only that we all knew as guys. These women are sleeping with the same men. A woman could post a guy on there and say all these horrible things about that man, and 15 other women will either agree or say he's not like that.
It's an evil world we live in.
What does that mean? They complain about the men, the horrible guys, the broke men, all that, right? But the reality is they're still sleeping with them. They still find these guys attractive. No matter the hate that they give that guy, he's still going to get laid. It be the same niggas. The most popular niggas in your city is going to be on that joint. And there'll be communities surrounding this one guy talking about him. But I thought women said that they hate toxic men and they love good men. Then why are there 50 women commenting about the one guy who broke their heart?
Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability.
That doesn't make sense.
My friend just called me, y'all. My heart was beating out of my chest. I said, oh God, they finally got him. They finally got him. Every time she send me something from, are we dating the same man? I'm just like, yeah. Why is it my friend? Why is it my guy friend? And they are tearing him up in there. I didn't know he was so nasty. Like, I knew he was like nasty, but I didn't know there were so many. Yes, I do. You can see it all over his page. Well, they are saying he has done some things in there. But I promise you, every time that my friends send me one of those, I just be like, oh gosh, they got mine up there, don't they? Because there's no kind of embarrassment like that. You literally cannot come back from somebody posting your man on that page and have hella comments in there saying, I mess with him, I mess with him. That is so embarrassing. Like, everyone has seen it. The CEOs, the families, the brother, sister, cousins, your friend. It's embarrassing. Like, he has a girlfriend. Men are so embarrassing.
Okay, so I'm in this Facebook group. It's called Are We Dating the Same Guy Dallas? Because that's where I'm at in Dallas. But they have them for, like, all these major cities. Please tell me why. This woman had posted a man and was like, T, whatever, major red flags, more information in the comments, which is something typical that you see posted, right? What you don't see is that the picture she posted of this man, he had swastika tattoos all over his chest and an iron cross on his neck. Like, girl, you needed to know that that man was a red flag? So I'm like, okay, maybe this is satire. Maybe she's like joking about it or something, like, hee hee ha ha. No, she was dead fucking serious. She said that they dated for a while and he introduced her into drugs. And she's sober now, but just to watch out for him. Girl, what the Girl, be the swastika tattoos weren't enough for you? That wasn't the red flag. It was the fact that he got you on drugs. I appreciate you being sober, and drugs does crazy things to people, and maybe your morals and standards were reduced down to that level. But my thing is, you were sober when you met him? So it was okay for you that he was a Nazi? And they tearing her ass up in the comments. The post, I think, is deleted now. Thank God. It was up for like an hour and it had like 500 comments on there. But like, Miss Girl, the red flag is a white sheet.
Look at this. I'll never delete Facebook. Are we dating the same guy? This is all happening in Texas, right? You see, these Texas ladies have lost their scruples. But it's not just there. It's all across the board, right? Ladies are congratulating it. You see all the time they say, at least I know his dick good. At least I know it's good. Insanity. And you know what's crazy? I think guys are getting lucky. Guys are to be very thankful because with the epidemics that are passing around, AIDS, HIV, guys are not getting it. They think it's all men. No, it's the men that you're all sleeping with that are passing it to all of you. It's wild, like when you think of not dating in the West. And I want to say this, right? Because you guys already know what's going around about certain people who are doing crazy things in other countries. I say to that, a lot of guys are doing crazy things in other countries. Guys are in other countries tricking, acting like they're not, acting like they're in relationships, tricking, acting like they're in relationships, tricking, blowing money, right? Paying their way for everything. Let's keep it all the way real. A lot of societies guys are in are pay for play societies. Guys are living pay for play lives, acting like they players and max. You do have to be careful. I say I congratulate the guys. There's certain guys in certain places that have wives and that have girls that they're trying to be one with. I congratulate to you because you can find success out of the West because look what's happening in the West. These ladies are all getting with the same guys, passing along diseases. These same diseases happen in other countries, right? Well, at least guys doing such things, those girls most likely are wearing condoms. Sad to say that's not the same back in the West.
Listen, most of y'all know what happened on the holiday. Most of y'all might be lost, but let me give y'all a quick rundown. So this lady, this young girl, went on Facebook and she decided to post print screens between her and her ex. However, her ex is in a relationship with this next woman, and I really do not know what was her outcome or what breakthrough she was trying to reach by posting those things, because in a way it really didn't make no sense. She was entertaining the nigga and like I don't know. So yeah, right, moving right along. So with the conspiracy with that, the Bahamian people decided to bring back so the Bahamian people decided to bring back Sister's Your Man, and along with that they was like, bro, this your gal, all this your stuff. It was all the different groups going around. You know me, and all the different pages. Facebook was jumping. If you ain't been there, you need to go there, cause it's still jumping. All right, even them groups. Anywho, boom, bam, whatever. Nah, in one of the groups that I was in, I just want to start get juicy, because it's crazy to know that these
I don't know if to call them side chicks because like y'all must be spending more time than the mean girls. But anyways, moving right along to my story. So this particular group I was in, they was having this back and forth conversation about these niggas who was dogs and yada yada ray and what would be the outcome when you find out your nigga cheating and have you looking like an ass or whatever. So one particular individual decided to run him out, and little does she know, someone in the group is fuck with him. So someone in the group, someone in the Sisters Your Man group is fuck with a man, and that particular person decided to mold up with her because of what she said, right? So now the girlfriend, being the girlfriend, she stood on everything she was saying. Girl, you don't know me, you don't know my man. The fuck? But the girl know what man know. Y'all know this girl dropped a picture with her and the boyfriend in the group.
Yeah, girls are happy for the drama. Seriously. It's wild. It's like if you're in a relationship in the West, right? And you're not providing drama in the relationship, you're seen as boring. This is sad. So they actually book them players. The woman okay this. It's horrible, man. The West is really wicked. And it's not just the West. It's all over the world. All over the world is wicked. You just have to live right and just pray, right? And do your studies and be all about being right, because everything is left, right? And you mess around out here in the world, you'll get left. Seriously. But that's why I teach what I teach, right? I teach guys how to secure an income while living across these borders, also even in the States. Because what I suggest is for you to guarantee yourself an income before you go overseas, right? And I'm still teaching this. I'm giving a special up until the new year. That special is $50, right? For teaching you how to work online. Also, $50 for having others work for you. Also, do you want to get your taxes right? You want to know how the rich take advantage of really paying almost no taxes at all? I teach the tax code for $25. I believe in giving guys value, not for nothing, or for something, because pretty soon, get me to the new year, I'm going to package everything all in for one special price. Why? Because I believe in giving value. Check the link down in the description.
As quiet as it's kept, men stay when they get cheated on. Yep. I know the internet likes to make it seem like, oh, a man would never tolerate the things that women No, actually, a lot of them are tolerating that plus more. I would say about 65 to 75% of men stay after they get cheated on. Because see, whenever you're treating them the best, whenever you're loyal to them, only have eyes for them, dedicated for them, they hate that. No, they don't like that at all. But the moment that you cheat on them and they see that another man is interested other than him, something in his lizard brain just clicks. And now he's on his best behavior. Now he's trying to make the relationship work, head on a swivel. I swear, y'all, I've seen it too many times. Because see, what they really like is competition. They swear up and down they don't, but they do. I promise you. Because when they think that no man is interested in you but him, that's when they're treating you the worst. But when they know that you've been with another man, you actually cheated on him, oh my God, they can't stand the thought of losing to that man. So now they got to be on their best behavior. Now they're doing everything you wanted them to do before. It's so backwards. It's crazy. Because see, the thing that they really won't tolerate is the humiliation. That's something that women will tolerate. But if you cheat on them and it was quiet and their boys and their family don't know and they're not all humiliated all over the place, they do stay, y'all. Yes, they do. Do not let the internet fool you. I've seen it too many times. They treat you better after you cheat on them. Once they know that another man is ready to take their spot, another man is interested in you other than him, oh, I'm telling y'all.
You know what she's explaining? A lot of guys do go through that. I went through it before. You know what that is? That's stuck in the simp zone, right? Let me explain. You feel stuck. You feel like everything is garbage outside, right? You feel like you're doing it for the kids. I'm doing it for my babies. This is why men stay in marriages that are not for them. I'm doing it for my babies. I love them babies, right? But what happens? You love them babies until it's too late. And what men are realizing now is that it is too late, right? Because men are choosing themselves. So many men are waking up. This is why this content is made, right? To wake men up. So many men need to wake up. I was once asleep myself. And you know what's wild, man? That matrix is so real. What she explained was the matrix. It comes with the food, the bad food you're eating, the systems to going to work every day, getting up. Oh, I'm going to work hard for you, master. Yes, sir, boss. I was going to work hard for you. Even the girls going to college. Oh, you ain't got the college degree. You ain't like me. You want to be like me? Get your college degree. Want to be like down with OPP, right? That's what this whole video is about. You down with OPP. You want to get your college degree? Come and be like me. You down with OPP? These ladies at OPP, college degree, all stuck in the matrix. And what I do is unmatrix men's mind. You understand? That's why I call myself the Iceman, right? Because while people were trying to figure it out, I had it figured out since 2013. Yeah, these plans been in effect for a while, baby. I don't say I'm the Iceman because it sound cool. I say it because it's real. This is what I do.
All right, serious question. Why did this generation go from until death do us part to until I'm dissatisfied or until I'm angry at you or until I just get tired?
Because we think we got all these options. You know how many women in my DM right now? Why the compromise on something with you when I could go out here and get a woman who don't care about it? And y'all women got it even worse. Y'all post a story on Instagram, get 100 likes, and consider that motion. Little do y'all know, 98 of them niggas just want to the two niggas that would take you serious, you would never give them the time of day. You think they lame. Our generation is also very selfish. Everything's conditional. Everything's a contract. You provide this, and I'll give you that. You make me feel this good, and I'll make you feel that good. As a man, are you a provider? As a woman, what do you bring to the table? Y'all need to realize y'all need to like these people. Y'all just using them. And the minute that they can't provide what you using them for, you're going to toss them to the curb and find somebody else. We think getting married is a bigger commitment than having kids together. We think sex is a hobby. We think boundaries are controlling. We think correction is hate. Our generation also thinks that healthiness means perfection. So I know that y'all been good. I know that he done sacrificed a lot for you. But the minute that he don't make you feel special, the minute that you don't feel as loved as you used to feel, he ain't the one. You should leave. Go find somebody else. Yeah, twin, I know she held you down when you was fucked up, and I know that she gave birth to your kids. But look at her now. She don't even look the same, and it's affecting her confidence. Why should you have to sit there and try to build her up? We could just go find another young girl with no kids who already got the confidence that you want and look as good as you want. We want to be in a relationship but still do single shit. We confuse compromising with settling. Our standards are based off delusion and Disney movies and The Notebook. We want the most perfect person in the world without acknowledging that we probably the biggest we know.
I keep it all the way real. We all were victims of this at some point. We all were. Even me, you guys watching. But it's all about correction, right? See, that's what men do. We correct ourselves or we don't grow. Right? I didn't get to this age I'm at now not correcting myself, not being accountable, not being responsible. I try to teach that to my son all the time. My son is what? He just turned 16 years old. My son is taller than me. And I'm trying to teach that boy everything he needs to become a man, right? So in order to teach him, I have to be a man. So always talk to him, son, work out. Son, don't focus on this. Son, don't focus on that. You know, it's just like us dealing with God. Kids mess up. You brush it off the shoulders. You brush it off their shoulders because they don't understand how to brush it off their shoulders, right? How to roll with the punches. So you teach them. And you teach them things like what he's explaining. Not to get caught up in the, the matrix. I can't wait till my son gets older. I'm taking him out right away. Because I know he needs that freedom immediately. The wild thing, I learned what spending money to make money truly means at 40 something years old. Ain't that something? I officially learned what spending money to make money means, and it doesn't mean what they say in the Black community. Spending money to make money means what it means from the white community. That means getting 100% off for advertising, right? If I advertise myself, say if I use Google ads, or if I advertise on Facebook, or if I advertise on Instagram, I get 100% credit back for that on my taxes. That's spending money to make money. Learn more. Link down in the comments.
Pick me women are the type of women that be like, he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. That's a pick me woman. You feel what I'm saying? Because real women will not tolerate their men being shared around. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's an embarrassment.
Women don't mind sharing a man as long as he's a provider. They are even willing to lower down their standards as long as there's something they benefit. So that's why men are so successful being polygamous informally. Men are polygamous by nature, whether we want to debate it or not. By nature, they're polygamous.
The illusion of options got y'all losing the only people who ever moved for you. Everybody think they got time. Everybody think they got replacements lined up. But you don't realize how a genuine soul is until you're sitting alone, replaying all of the moments you took for granted. Social media got folks thinking more means better, and it don't. More attention ain't more love. It's not. More bodies ain't more loyalty. More choices ain't more peace. It's not. Y'all for real be out here chasing temporary highs and throwing away long-term blessings. You swipe for company all day, but you cannot swipe for character. You can definitely meet new people, but you cannot recreate that real connection that you mishandled. You can't. Listen to me. Options ain't real, but regret is.
She says women don't cheat, but all her exes were the same type of guy. Same red flags, same toxic energy. So maybe it's not just about men. Maybe it's about her taste. Have you ever noticed how some women keep picking the same kind of man? The smooth talker, the emotionally unavailable guy, the flashy players with zero loyalty. And then when it all goes wrong, they blame all men. No accountability, no self-reflection. Just men are trash, men are wicked. But the truth is, it's not all men. It is the men they choose. Because guess what? They curve the nice guy. They ignore the man who communicates. They get bored of the man who respects them. And when those safe men move on, they cry about being played again by the same kind of dude. Ladies, you can't keep picking cows and expect peace. You can't keep ignoring red flags and expect loyalty. You say you want love, but you keep entertaining men who only offer attention. Maybe it's not about finding a real man. Maybe it's about healing enough to recognize one when he shows up. So no, it's not that all men are bad. It's not that all men are evil. It's not that all men are wicked. It's just that you keep choosing them.
Women don't need men anymore. And not like, well, we don't need men in the world. Like, no, women can survive on their own without men. Like, they don't need their dad. They don't need their husband. They don't need a male in their life to sign things, to get them money, to get them banks, to give them access to properties and housing. They can do that on their own now. And this is exactly why we have a society that we do. It's not that we don't want to date men. It's that the men and the options we're realizing aren't that great. And like literally dating a bad man now will impair you. Like it'll bring you down. So it's better for a lot of women to be single. Sabrina Carpenter is literally proof of this. Like, her song is so on point with, like, please don't make me look bad. Please don't make my life worse, because it's embarrassing now to, like, date somebody who's not leveling you up.
See, this is the vicious cycle that we're in the dating market, right? And that's why I finish it with her. Ladies, keep doing this. You heard what she said. We can't date bad men. So, but you don't realize, and it's sad actually. So many of you don't realize the only guys that feel comfortable talking to you are the guys that aren't good for you. The regular guys, finito. They're done. The regular guys are finished, right? It's done. And me, I know what's the answer. I've been saying for so long, this is the way, right? Why do I say that? Because I knew this so many years ago, right? A lot of guys are going across these waters playing around, doing pedophile nature, tricking dollars on women, right? Supposed to be leaving the West. I don't understand none of it anymore. Let me explain. What guys are doing is they're dirtying everything up. They're dirtying up the waters. You know, like when you need to drink water and then people are poo-pooing in the water, but you're poo-pooing in the sustained water. This, you know, the water that we drink out of. You're poo-pooing in the wrong area, right? You know, there's poo-poo water that comes down the tubes, and then you're poo-pooing in the faucet water where people bathe with, wash with. That's what's happening overseas. It's putting a bad name on it. And I actually take this to heart. I started doing this when I was 32, 33 years old. I had systems in place since 32, 33 years old. I'm 44 now. Right? This is not a passport bro thing. This is my life. I don't play with this. I live overseas. I've been living overseas for the past 10 years. This is my life. Don't believe me? You could check my resume. Go check my channel, The Black Filipino. That channel started my second year here. So when I tell guys this is the way, I'm living proof. I got systems in place. I can show guys and teach guys. I'm not playing with this. This is what I do. I'm for real with this.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.